Christian Dior chooses Elaine Thompson Herah. Welcome back to the channel, people. Welcome back to the channel. If this is the first time here, thank you for making it Peter Lloyd World. Go ahead, please hit the subscribe button so we can continue to grow. When you do that, hit the notification bell so you know when the next video drops. You drop a video at least once a day here in Peter Lloyd World. Also, if you enjoyed the content, please hit the like button and finally leave your thoughts. So, ready? Yep. Good to go. Jamaica's Akeem Blake, formerly of Kingston College, has announced at the tender age of 27 that he will be stepping down from the profession of track and field. The 400-meter sensation, who currently holds the national indoor 400-meter record with a time of 44.86, which he set in March of 2018, has decided to quit professional track and field. Akeem Bloomfield was the first Jamaican high schooler to run below 45 seconds. This he did at the Issa Grace Kennedy Boys Athletic Championships in Class 1, running a time of 44.93 seconds. Bloomfield has had continuous issues regarding injury. So we would like to tell this remarkable talent, you are still young, you have a great life ahead of you, and you have already left a great mark on track and field. You will definitely be missed, Akeem Bloomfield. As the world awaits the season opener for the double gold medalist from the Olympic Games, the remarkable Elaine Thompson Herah, the second fastest woman all-time in 100 meters with a time of 10.54. More wonderful and positive news for this living icon. Thompson Herah, who is set to run in the women's 100 meters, facing off against the likes of Marie-Josée Talou and Sha'Carri Richardson at the Prefontaine Classic, has had a really good week. The iconic sprinter shared to her social media pages, NCB tapped for goal launch Paris 2024 campaign last night. The gold look. This is, but she looked great here, as she always does. Now, like I said, she's having a good week, people. She looked like $1 million here. I should say like $1 billion now. $1 million don't seem to mean a lot to a lot of people anymore. But like I said, the week's just getting better and better, and the way things look, it looks like it might get even better. The second fastest woman all time had a rough 2023. Well, the beginning of the 2023 season was rough for her, but she did come out running a season's best of 10.79, which is pretty respectable for any athlete at her level. But although, you know, we expect her to run faster. So the way she is looking, the way we saw her in recent interviews, she looks like she's ready to go. And of course, everybody's excited to see her run. Keep it locked here to Peter Lloyd World. Of course, you know, we will be covering her run in Eugene, Oregon in a few hours. But there's even more good news, because you see, Christian Dior, the world famous brand, has chosen Elaine Thompson Herah alongside 14 other women to become their brand ambassadors. WWD Fashion Scoops reported that 5-time Olympic gold medalist Elaine Thompson Herah of Jamaica, the fastest woman alive, will join U.S. soccer player Alex Morgan, an Olympic gold medalist and 2-time World Cup winner, who is expected back on the pitch after being sidelined by an ankle injury. So these young ladies are several of 15 women chosen by the world-renowned Christian Dior brand to become their brand ambassadors, and this is a huge deal for Elaine Thompson Herah. In my personal opinion, they could not have chosen anyone more appropriate. Elaine Thompson Herah is not just the fastest woman alive, she is sophisticated, some would say very beautiful, elegant, and she's sort of built like a model. So I think this is a perfect fit, and I'm very excited for herself and her team. Congratulations to Elaine Thompson Herah. So we are hoping, of course, as we anticipate, we have already talked about what we expect to happen in Eugene, but I'm going to, go on a little bit more about this. Now, I am not necessarily expecting her to win, and I don't really care if she wins. I just want her to open up, run, be healthy, looked okay, get her legs under. I'm hoping she runs something close to 11 second flat, but this may be her coach's way of displaying how good she is, because she does sound very, very confident in the interviews. She seems very relaxed. She doesn't sound like Elaine Thompson Herah from last year, who looked bewildered and confused and looked like she was waiting to give up. In fact, she actually said last year at one point she contemplated giving up track and field. Wow, I can't imagine Elaine Thompson Herah doing that, because she's still the closest to breaking the world record by the remarkable Florence Griffin Joyner, aka Flojo, in the women's 100 meters, 10.54 people to 10.49. This is the lady who can possibly do it. I'm not saying somebody else can't do it. So really and truly, what I'm expecting in a few hours is that she runs a solid race. We'll be able to see what she looks like. I honestly don't care if she wins. I hope she runs something close to 11.03, 11 flat. She may impress and do something faster than that, depending on what she's like. But this is her season opener, so I do not want anyone to anticipate anything insane. It's not impossible for her to do that, but I still think it's unlikely. I still kind of am leaning towards Marie-Josée Tallou winning this race, because her season opener for 10.91 that she ran at the National Stadium a couple weeks ago at the inaugural Jamaica Athletics Invitational 2024. So I think she's the one with the most experience right now, but you cannot discount Elaine Thompson Herah. You certainly cannot discount Sha'Carri Richardson, who is always very dangerous, younger, quick, very talented. So I'm not sure who to predict, but I'm leaning towards towards Tallou, simply because Tallou already has, she's gotten rid of some of the ring rust. Elaine Thompson Herah definitely has ring rust. She has not ran for almost a year, if my memory serves me correctly, close to a year, well, maybe 10 months. So I don't know what you're all anticipating, but I am just hoping that she finishes the race healthy. She's in the top 3. She runs something close to 11 seconds flat. I'll take that. And let's see how she opens up the season, because at this point, we'll then be able to figure out what she's going to do and when she's going to do it. That's my opinion. Now, the young man Akeem Bloomfield, so sad to see him go. He's such a tremendous talent. When you talk about great 400-meter runners, you're talking about young Akeem Bloomfield. But if he has decided to step away, he's had a continuous series of injury issues, and that can be very frustrating and painful. Maybe this might be the right move. Of course, as a Fortis, big up to him as a Fortis member, Fortis meaning Kingston College. But we wish for him the very, very best. And 27 is very young, and he's had a decent career. He's done some remarkable things. He's won major competitions, major medals. So, his children will be able to look back and say, Dad did this. And we Jamaicans will never forget him, because he's a very talented young man. Now, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, don't forget to hit the like button. Remember, your royals, kings and queens. Bless up.